cones.
I bought cones.
Ooh.
And they come into so they come into colors, and then they come into blue, green, orange, purple, white, and red, and then they go into cone corners, cone up, lines, diagonal lines, radiuses, rounded, and then yeah.
Nice. In any case, hello and welcome back to D&D Shadows of War, session number 33. A bit smaller session edition.
Man, anyone tell you fucking no speak with your mouth, you fucking idiot?
I am maybe eating some goldfish, alright? But that's beside the point.
You could
This
This is being streamed at 8:26 p.m. on the 19th of February, 2021, in the MST time zone.
So professional.
Per Iggy's request, per Iggy's request to stop me from saying that, but I say it anyway, I said the time this is being streamed at, because per BRD's request of making it a bit clearer when this is being streamed at, but not so clear as to, like, detail the seconds, I said the time zone this is being streamed at. Per Chris's request, I did the at the beginning of the stream to signify it was the beginning of the stream, and because I like to make it a little more clear about when this is actually being streamed, I also said the time this is being streamed at. I believe that's all the prerequisites. And
prerequisites?
the prerequisites, yes.
My God.
The prerequisites with the green flame blade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna remove all of you.
And so yeah, it's now number session 33, as it does that.
Because turn order is not and going to be a thing for a little bit. Okay. Assuming that's rhythm, yeah, that's rhythm. Alright. So you guys are back in Fort Barsvale. I read that right. Yeah, you're in Fort Barvale.
Yep.
We're assuming you read it right.
We're here.
We're here. You made deals. You made for stone for shinies.
And now they work the mines for us.
And they can theoretically work the mines for you. As long as you give them shinies, they don't mind.
Indeed.
Now, you got stone, but they need a little bit more.
Yeah.
And they have stated that they are going to try to ship something by a ship and bring it up from the coast. And if worst case scenario, there's more than likely something in the ruined city nearby-ish. That's that direction from your guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, I think that's everything from last session.
Alrighty then.
A couple of the workers kind of eye the super fancy chest, by the way, and kind of look at you guys. Where would you like this, boss?
Put it with my stuff.
Where would that be?
Which one of these places is open?
What?
I mean, almost all of these are open, but
I will take this one.
you want to do this one?
Yes, this one is now my workshop.
Okay. Boop.
And don't forget all my piles of armor and weapons I brought.
They just kind of casually put as much as possible. Don't notice that.
What did we not notice?
There you go. You're good. Head down against the wall, and this here little room.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be your temporary workshop for right now until the place builds up, and then they're going to assign. Then you can decide. Because you got to remember, this is just a ruin for now.
Oh man, base building.
Yeah.
What
Every
will
game
it
needs
turn
it.
into? Will we restore it to its former glory, or accidentally burn it down in a blaze of glory?
I hope that you get it to former glory instead of blaze of glory.
Note there were air quotes around the accidentally.
Yeah, man. Pack it full of dynamite and just fucking lure a dragon here.
Invite the rival king over. Hello, good sir. We have a very special fort for you. My goodness, thank you very much. He settles in, gets all his family in. Little does he know, the entire ground floor of this place just filled to the brim with as much dynamite as possible.
All the dynamites.
First time he steps out of line, just gone. Wiped off the face of the planet.
Or just blow them up because it's funny.
Alright,
That
there's
too.
that too.
Granted, the most likely thing to blow up here is my workshop.
You're working with chemicals and whatnot.
And gunpowder. Don't forget
Huh?
gunpowder.
There's the gunpowder.
So, Pitch,
What?
what exactly do you do? Like, in your downtime and whatnot. Like, I see you poring over books or studying or whatever, but what exactly is that for?
I'm creating inventions to help us out later on. I'm currently working on something big, and it's gonna take a while.
Ooh, how long you been on that for?
How long have I been working on the thing?
Uh,
If it's roughly 20 plus, if it's roughly 20 plus a day, and it's 300 points for this one.
mm-hmm.
Roughly
Sorry,
a
I'm
month.
I'm
Roughly a
fixing
month.
something I fixed earlier.
Roughly a month.
Is it
I
gonna
thought
blow up?
I think roughly a month is accurate.
In-game month.
Roughly in-game month.
So how much of the sky will it fill with brimstone and ash?
Just burn it all to the ground.
Uh,
I like doing
a lot of smoke. I can say smoke.
That's boring.
Boring? Boring, sir. Alright, sorry. I went and double checked something and then realized that I had set up the fog for a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, oh, we don't like the fog anymore. So I might as well delete it while you guys are talking.
It's okay.
Alright. The smoking, what you call it? Clinkety clackety.
Clickety clackety.
Alright. While you guys are discussing, Ruskin comes up forward to you guys.
Oh, it's Ruskin. Let's go.
It's Ruskin, and he kind of
None of the other.
he's carrying a sack, and the
Oh, a
two
sack?
mercenaries of the group know that type of stack because that's a stack of coins.
Give me cash.
It's a sack of coins.
Pede.
We have so much already. What do you mean?
I need more.
You forget Cassandra is driven only by greed.
Speaking of, where
Probably.
is Cassandra?
Oh,
This-
You forget Cassandra is driven.
Where did you put her? Oh my fucking god, I hate you.
What?
Chris,
And the
why?
corner again. So
Oh my
figure-
God.
Oh, okay.
I'm still there. Don't worry.
I will murder you. I will find a way.
It's very easy to violate me. Oh no.
You could
Do you
just
have-
wrest control away from him until it's combat time.
Hey.
Wait,
That's-
you could just keep control from him even in combat. Just be
There's
like,
got
hey, where do you want to
lots
move? I want to
Where
move
you
there. Did you
Where
learn your
you
lesson
moving?
yet?
No.
No.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. No.
Do you have an
No.
entity? Do you have like an entity list you can click on or whatever?
Yeah, but it's off the screen. It's weird.
That's the problem, is it's off the screen.
I don't think there was one in roll 20.
I want one so bad right now. Go see what mom's. Hold on.
Hold on. Okay. Waiting. Waiting.
Cat was eyeing my computer and wanting to know if I could jump on that.
That's the thing
Wow.
cats do.
You look at the cat. Bonk it. No.
Oh, that's the thing, is she knows better. Usually, she's just learned to start doing it now.
That's when you just invested some sweet spikes on top of your computer.
Fidget spikes.
Can't get there. There's spikes.
You'd be surprised. You would be surprised.
She'll just get angrily eye at me. But, like I am doing right now for Cassandra.
I'm still on the screen. I'm still there.
You're still on the screen, mate. So you're barely on the screen, man.
Barely on the screen, but I'm still there. I'm in the fort. I'm in the fort. Don't worry. Just happened to be very, very somewhere else.
I'm gonna have to put something there or somehow block you or something.
But
There's
eventually I'll
ability.
get bored of it.
Eventually, yeah, but by that
Hopefully,
time,
eventually I get bored of doing it.
Guts,
Yes.
I'm moving your ass back.
I can move myself, thank you very much. But if I joined Cassandra, what would you do to stop me?
There's a second corner in the top right that I considered going into.
He will end. He will
Oh
end
my
you.
God damn
You
it.
got a point there. There is a second corner up here.
Just keep shoving it up. It'll stop. It'll get stuck, and it'll be great.
You shall be ended.
Don't make me.
I saw the dragon helper.
My favorite thing I've ever made is the Tracker Helper.
Mm-hmm.
And so it shall be.
But all right, so Ruskin comes forward with a stack of coins.
Yeah.
He's like, "It's high time I paid you for your getting here. So, for each of you, the agreed upon amount of money, 1,000 each. So you get all three of you get 1,000 gold.
Got it.
Awesome.
Plus 1,000.
1,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
It's not
nice.
like
Alright.
God damn it, Dungeon Master's Vault.
What? Oh, you didn't log in?
You did the login thing. But for some
So-
reason, it's actually kept all of my, whatchamacallit, content, which is surprising.
I mean, probably because we had you re-import all of it, so that probably helped.
So yes,
Well-
money.
Uh-huh.
Even more.
Monet. Now, that was the agreed upon money
Yeah.
reward for getting us here.
Yeah.
There's going to be more of it, and we'll discuss the payment at a later date. But naturally, obviously, just 1,000 gold is not enough. So, we shall discuss this at a later date of how much we're going to go reward-wise, or if we're going to do incremental rewards. Because, quite frankly, I have a feeling we're going to be here for a while.
Yeah, but did you know that you can pay guts and scat?
Chris, why?
Notably, that is partial options anyway.
God,
Oh,
forgot
man.
about that.
I forgot about it.
I don't know.
Though notably, to make up for, 1,000 gold, you would need a lot. And I mean, like, a lot. So most of the time, it's not going to be
Gold
enough.
will do better. He's just kind of
900 gold. We get it. You can get 900 gold, and we get 1,000 gold because you got all the scat.
Like, a lot. A lot.
no. There wouldn't be basically this entire fort would have to be scat. For it to be enough.
Not just the entire, like, you would need probably 100 of these forts times 10, and then have like a chili con carne day.
Oh god.
That doesn't what's a medieval thing? And then have a meat pie day.
Oh my god.
Just
Meat.
When are we going to
lot.
cut out? When are we going to cut out his tongue so he can't speak?
And believe it
Never.
or not, no characters really interested in this. So
Yeah. I'm just going. Guts just kind of nods his head and like pretending to understand, but basically has filed it away as weird event or quirk thing.
Not actual insane man.
yeah,
Is me, weird adventurer.
Who has quirks?
So kooky and quirky.
have you heard about the scat?
Some may even call me the
The scat man?
I never said that. You said it, not me.
He's technically got you there.
I'm gonna need you
Oh,
to change
to
your
be
voice.
fair, the first time I was the one that started that, so I'm just continuing it. So we'll figure it out along the way. And we'll probably hash it out as we get this place repaired. Now, they've already told you about the shipment and the city, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, I got some information about the city. I've been talking to quite a few of the locals. Many of the farming villages actually have a few people out originated from that city, or at least their grandparents have. Now, apparently, what happened was when the fog came in, a lot
The fuck?
everyone was panicking, including the Archon in this area.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, from Ridvale, the Archon essentially was able to gather a good portion of the population in the area and went underground. Not quite enough people agreed, and the other half stayed up. What I can gather, though, is that it wasn't a quiet disagreement.
Are you kidding me? Hey guys, shit's going bad. Let's kill each other. What a fucking bunch of losers.
Well, more along the lines of a couple of groups.
Yeah.
The end result was a couple nights of scuffle, and then an accident happened, and it basically has caused the place to be known as the Burnt City.
I
Burnt
assume-
City.
Assuming the accident has to do with fire.
Yeah. This specific city has a lot of ironworks and a lot of metalwork, and it was rather famous for blacksmithing. Hence, one of the reasons why we wanted to nose around there to see if necessary, to get blacksmithing supplies, or specifically certain type of blacksmithing supplies, because more than likely that city will have it. Now,
What was the city's name again?
current epithet of it is the Burnt City.
Oh,
The actual name is, if I remember right from my studies, the Windshield.
Windshield, and now it's called the Burnt City. That's nice.
Windshield is an odd name for a city that was mostly focused on smithing.
Yeah, wind fuels the fire. It's great, and then the fire burns the city, and it's really bad.
I mean, that
Oh,
part,
no.
that kind of makes sense.
Oh no! I live here. My house. It's on fire. No.
But technically, all the houses here are supposed to be on fire. They're
I live
forges.
here.
Oh my god. Alright, so there we go. From what I can tell, the reason why it was called Windshield was primarily it's a rather windy place, and the shield part of it was simply because it was one of the first places that people can see on the side of of more. So it was essentially the reason why it was such a Smith focused thing was this is where a lot of military weaponry and other vocational smithing opportunities came from, so that just in case if, say, Lucia decided to declare war.
Is it on the coast or a little bit inland?
It's... Pull up the map.
Roll for insight.
It is... I will say that it is going to be kind of inland a bit, but it's actually pretty decently close to the coast, though.
Okay.
It's just like if his Reskin actually does answer the question. Goes, if memory serves, it's about like a mile or two inland from the coast, not too far at all. So all they have to do is just beach ships there and march in.
Nice.
All right.
It's a couple of weeks of let me see. That would be...
Oh,
I think that would be roughly like at least a week's worth of travel from where you guys are at the moment.
so are we gonna be escorting the Smiths over there so they can like verify the equipment's good?
You're going to be escorting a smith.
You know what? That's better than 0. Let's go.
Who's the
Yeah.
smith?
That would be.
I'd rather not waste them on fucking, marching there, clearing it out, coming back, and telling you it's safe. But yeah, let's bring a smith. Let's go.
If I remember correctly, that would be Sylphran. This dude. Who is a Dragonborn, by the way, not a human. I just haven't found a Dragonborn token.
Got it.
It's not sounding really bad. Is he a new guy? Or is he one
No.
of our guys?
He's one of you guys.
Oh,
He's one
okay.
of the elders. Or one of the veteran people from your group that decided to help with and how he's going to be helping is he's going to oversee and help with the smithing and fortifications of this place.
Okay,
Basically,
then
he's the one who kicked your guys' asses when you were kids.
there's probably a lot of those.
He's the one who did it the most.
Like, the only one that didn't really do it is Wrestler, and that was just because Wrestler is technically younger.
He's got a chip on his shoulder. I gotta prove to the kids I'm good.
Mhm.
I'm an adult too.
Young whippersnappers!
Is
But
that-
yeah,
Was that Mr. Smithman or not?
that's not Mr. Smithman. But
Okay, just checking.
so the plan is to take Saffron here. He kind of gestures over to the big white dragonborn, white scaled dragonborn. He's a fair adventurer himself, but he's going to inspect his stuff, and then you're going to help him at least secure it in a place where it's not going to be destroyed, so that he can send people to grab it, or you guys will bring it with him if it's necessary. Now, after the city was burnt,
Wait. Cold.
a good fair part of it has been burned. Not all of it, mind you, but it's basically has become ruins in essence. Unfortunately, that's where a lot of people have noted that hobgoblins and goblins have been spotted around, and we believe that is in essence where they are basing themselves.
Okay.
Where that fortification that you guys went through in the mine, more than likely was an outpost, and that's where they would that's where they would drop all their loot that they got from raiding the nearby settlements, and then a caravan will come by, grab it, and bring it over to their city, essentially. Now, we're not probably going to be, well, more than likely for the city portion, we would have to scout it out a bit more.
Yeah.
And if we could figure out if we can get to a place that is that has the stuff, but not in the middle of their fortified area, that would be very swell.
Understandable.
Now, as for the shipment, we don't know how things are supposed to go overall. The fog, and one of the reasons is because of the fog. It is damn near impossible to see through, and more than likely, we've lost quite a few ships trying to just sail into more before. I wouldn't even be surprised if the coast has become almost a graveyard of ships.
Yeah, sounds like
Ship graveyard sounds cool. Not for me though, because I don't like water.
Mm-hmm. No.
Probably also hella dangerous.
Mm-hmm. I like the fact that all but like 3 of us have snacks.
Except me.
That's why I said 3. All right, now
If this place is as big as you say, are we taking anyone that isn't the blacksmith?
at the moment, no. Essentially, what we want to do at first is we're going to go over there, and then it's going to be a scouting mission to see if we can find the damn thing. After that, we'll send more people to help you, and then you're going to be able to come in, and if necessary, fight multiple things as we drag it out.
Okay.
There's no sense of trying to throw hundreds of people into a place that is going to be heavily patrolled by a bunch of hobgoblins and waste needless lives when we can just see if it is there and tag where it is and then come back to grab it. And if it has been moved, we would be able to tell.
Got it.
Now, for the coast, again, more than likely is the ship graveyard. There's also more than likely going to be a bunch of people scrap picking, if there is anything left. It is basically free supplies. So don't be surprised if you run into anything from bandits to tribal like villagers or tribal people or fishermen who are just trying to get a little bit more out.
Got it.
On you guys' travels, did you find anything particular aside from the outpost?
Can you repeat that?
I don't believe so.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
no.
we told them everything that we found on the way, didn't we?
Yeah, there wasn't anything. There wasn't anything really out of the ordinary. There was just a bunch of hobgoblins.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
hobgoblins
Also,
on
don't
the road,
forget
hobgoblins there.
Don't forget
Goblins
Mr.
doing
Fisherman.
Yeah, Mr. Fishman?
Bang.
Alright.
He was a dude. Dude
He's just
fishing.
fishing dude?
We found a dude fishing. Had some fun with him. That's about it.
That's good to hear that. At least they're not afraid enough to not fish.
Is it specifically human scat, or can it be any scat?
The lore is deepening.
Need answers.
I don't know.
I actually need new answers, but I would like to know. Heck.
Sorry, what?
Nothing. Just,
No, it's very
nothing.
important.
No,
very
it's not important. It's not
Is it-
important.
Not
Is it,
important.
That's
is it
not
just
important.
humans? Is it
No.
just human scat? Or is it also portrayed to like animals as well?
I believe scat fetishists are typically for humans rather than animals. So basically,
What is guts?
it would probably be whatever he's attracted to, I guess I would say.
Okay, there you go. That's the answer.
That seems kind of interested in anything with a hole.
I mean,
Oh my god.
It has a hole.
he
I'm
is
in.
indifferent to scalies. I can tell you that much.
Oh, not. Is that what you rolled right there?
Yeah.
Big scaly boy.
He's like, yeah,
Oh.
scalies are fine, I guess.
So we go to the ship graveyard, grab whatever we can, and then come back, right?
Well, more specifically, you're going to see.
Hold on. We're gonna scout the city.
And then grab everything.
No, we're scouting the city to look for the forging materials. We come back. We get a small group to help with procuring it because there's 3 of us, and 3 of us, I'm not like 90% sure we're gonna drop fucking Sulfarn on the outskirts.
So 3 of us and the Smith man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna stick around in the outskirts and be like, come back when you found something. So I can conveniently not help you. I can conveniently not help you with the fight, but not be a week away.
He's just gonna be an hour away instead.
Yeah, no, he'll be like on the outskirts, like, oh look, there's a convenient fucking forest that we're popping out, and we can see the town. He'll fucking camp at the edge of the forest, and fucking we'll come back for him. Something like that.
There's the city, and then there's the great what is considered like the coast graveyard. He did know. Ruskin also stated, it's like, now the thing with the graveyard is, just so that you guys were warned, we did send a ship, but considering the track record, there is a good chance that more than likely it might have crashed.
Yikes.
We don't know yet. We haven't gotten any word, and that's the reason why we're concerned about it.
Cool. We got a name for this ship, possibly.
The Waycrest.
Got it.
Now,
Just in case we run into some fucking dude on the beach and he's like, my ship crashed.
yep. My ship crashed. What is it called? It's conveniently known as the Waycrest.
Oh, haha.
Ah!
We don't have to kill you.
It's like, why would you have to kill me? I'm just a regular human being. So look what's over there. Don't mind my dagger.
This entire fucking country.
I want to do an April Fool's game like that at some point.
Well, let's see when April Fool's is this year.
1st of April.
Yeah. Which
What's
is
the April
It is
Thursday.
On Thursday, yep.
I mean, I don't have anything to do that Thursday. What about you guys?
I will likely be working and then be dead from working because it's going to start getting warmer. Yay.
Big warm boy hours.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Arizona. Where it's just either warm or hot or kind of cool. No in between. But yeah, no. So that's the 2 things. As they kind of discuss this, you guys get to rest and relax and get anything that you're missing via health, via like spell slots.
Oh man, that was a great 8 hours of long resting.
Yeah, man, I totally needed that.
Time to do research.
I
While
can't
you're
tell
doing
my health
that-
was, but I'm like 90% sure it was full.
Yeah, no, you didn't take any damage. I don't think any of us took any damage, did we?
No.
Oh wait,
only
no.
you.
I took damage because
I was
hit
only
me.
the
That's
only
right.
because he fucked up on that. Somehow he fucked up on that where he basically shocked you.
22 AC.
All right, so well, that's a thing. It was more so for any spell slots used or whatever. And you
Yeah,
can
well.
start rolling this. And
All right,
something
got 2 of
else.
those dice. Let's go. Pew pew.
Ooh.
Oh
Okay.
boy,
Oh,
I'm going-
19. Pretty
that's
fast.
that's pretty good.
I'm going to use my lucky on that research roll.
Okay,
I'm going to use my lucky again.
okay,
That works.
okay.
So that's 22 for my research. Actually, yeah, that's enough. So that's 22. That makes this 306.
Do. Congratulations, blank Mark 1's blueprint has been done.
Da 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 da.
So you have the blueprint done.
Mhm.
You just don't have a name for it, and you gotta make it.
Mhm.
And hopefully, if you get the foraging supplies and what have you, you can start working on that.
Indeed. And now I can work on blueprints for other things.
And we'll discuss those in a little bit or later. All right, so while you guys are resting and Guts is sleeping, Guts. Oh, I forgot something for the longest time, and I didn't notice it. I'm a shit DM.
What?
What? Music?
Thought so.
Music.
We should really teach you Rhythm Bot. So that way Chris can actually listen.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's fine. Boop. We're not doing that for now.
No, I
That's
know.
gonna be a sideline. It's cutting out on me, so I'm like, well, I'm not even gonna attempt it then.
Alrighty then.
I know what the issue is. I'm just being too lazy to deal with it.
As long as you don't abuse Rhythm Bot with fucking acapella, you probably should be fine.
All right, so
Endless repeating acapella. Man.
completely repeat the acapella. Just do Final Fantasy acapella all the way through. It's not repeating one thing. It's just gonna repeat all of one game's music in acapella.
Hmm.
I mean, at least there'll be like a fucking shakeup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save that.
All right. So after, as you guys are resting and you're doing your research pitch, Guts,
Ooh.
Yes.
you found yourself in a dream.
Ooh.
And in that dream, a spectral figure appears, kind of just sitting near a cliff. And she kind of looks over towards you. Guts, it's good to see you again,
Ah, yes.
apprentice.
The one that left me behind. How you doing today? Having a good time?
Could be better. Could be better.
Yeah, you could be alive or something.
Yeah, you know what? Oops.
Could have been. But
That's me being
I am aware.
Yep. I would hope so. Cough, cough.
I wanted to check on you, see how you are doing, and potentially talk.
What do you got for me this time, bud?
There was an issue that you discussed with me before I left. That you were worried about beforehand. About your heritage.
Mhm.
Just do.
I told you at the time that I can't do anything.
Just do.
But now I can because
And
I'm dead.
Turns out you have a lot of free time while you're dead.
well, in the midst of mortal and flesh form, I couldn't do anything. But considering that I am oddly more powerful as a patron to a person that is rather powerful, namely you,
Guts flexes his muscles.
I have a potential way to seal your heritage.
Go on.
It will require some magical items, but if you gather them, I'll be able to make sure it is sealed forever. It'll be gone. Now, in return, we'll see what we can do with that potential that you've lost. Or would lose if we do this. But that'll be a discussion of another time. My question is, if I can, and if you do have all the required ingredients, would you do so? Now that you have years.
Ingredient.
Most likely, yes.
Very well. I will have to double check what I know, and I will talk to a fair few of other people. I do have time, after all. I will contact you at another night, or in another dream. And in doing so, I will have the list of ingredients for you. And then potentially you would have where you would like that potential to go to. Have a wonderful time, apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
You are doing me remarkably. You are a remarkable person, and you have caused me to be rather proud. Please continue to do so. As she fades away.
Wow, thanks. I'm gonna go eat some souls. See ya.
The quickest way to a human soul, their feces.
Damn it.
Don't you mean their eyes?
Why not
No.
both?
God damn it. You're just going to find a way to make sure it's never forgotten, are you?
This man is in the scat. You walk into a cave filled with
You
Oh,
walk into a
man.
cave filled with bat guano. What do you do? What's the viscosity of it?
Oh god.
It's a nice viscous 25 on a scale of 1 to 30. It's pretty
see a-
viscous.
You see a bunch of statues and you decide to pour acid on them.
You can use that as
Suddenly they come to life.
little bit.
Do you get that reference,
I do not.
Dr. Stone?
On a list somewhere of things that I might eventually watch, but probably not because I haven't watched anime in a while. Or should I say, while?
While.
Yeah. I've been too consumed.
You've been too consumed?
Yes.
Doing
You've been
other stupid
consumed
shit.
by the dark side.
Anyway, Guts wakes from his slumber. Starts looking around real quick, making sure nobody's around.
Mm-hmm.
Closes his eyes and thinks for a moment.
He
It's a
thinks,
wonderful dream.
I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner today.
Maybe scat.
he thinks of what the magic items might be, and then dozes off thinking about that.
Alright.
Back to the sleep he goes.
Back to the sleep he goes.
Invent a magic porta potty that leads to a bag of holding so you can have endless scat.
Just going to throw something through the screen and hit you.
Endless scat.
I mean, the thing is, it will stay fresh in the bag of holding, so.
Up to an amount of time.
Up to the amount of time.
Because I still have the bag of probably slightly stale chimera meat in my one-use bag.
Huh.
Yeah.
You should have put some salt on it. Would have been chimera jerky by now.
That is true.
That is technically true.
Duly noted. I wonder how chimera meat will taste.
Yes. Tastes like
Jerky.
chicken. The usual thing of it tastes like chicken.
After a long rest and everything's done.
Well,
Alright. I think the worst part is that you guys knew exactly where the story that was gonna go, so it's just like fuck.
or what was going to go?
The entire RP thing with guts.
The scat?
Well, no, that's you.
Yeah, that's
Only-
just, that's just
It
you,
all
Chris.
ends in scat.
It's the only thing that matters.
We may have only learned about it yesterday, but it's been in the game since the beginning.
I
back
think of
in
this shit quite literally.
Way back in the
That's the
deep
beginning.
nuts, my dude.
Yep. You guys should. Your stream should have seen this session 0 that we totally had.
Yeah,
Did we? I don't
Thank you,
remember.
session.
No, we didn't.
we did not.
Next time we'll do one though.
Mm-hmm.
Just so people see what it's like.
It's a neat thing.
Yeah.
Might not-
Yeah, see what it's like and why Nick is the bane to all existence.
I mean,
Oh.
we
It
never
came in
set
with a
any
plan.
ground rules, so I'm not actually
It came-
breaking any rules.
Technically, we did.
Came in with a plan.
Technically, we did.
Nah, no ground rules.
I don't know any rules.
The only ground rules were just basic, like, fucking niceties.
Mm-hmm.
You know, try to fucking stay within the fucking rules.
Just don't
Yeah.
be a dick, lol. That
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. Try to follow the rules and don't try to do shenanigans unless the DM's deciding to do it.
Mhm. And
That's what
Ian,
my character would do.
Oh god.
he says as he tortures an entire city of immigrants. You see,
What do you mean the city doesn't like us anymore? It's part of my character's development.
Look, okay,
is.
the development is that they don't like me, then I start, not liking them, and then it's a back and forth, and then it devolves into, mass murdering and slaughter and whatnot,
I killed them.
and then I kill them.
Yeah, and then you kill them, and then no one really likes you in the entire fucking continent for some reason because you're all known as the.
Don't
Is
commoners
this?
have don't commoners have like 5 HP? They can die from a cat.
Pretty much, yeah. Average. Their average commoner stats are 10. So
10 HP. Man,
Yeah, no.
she would be ashamed if Guts fucking looked at them.
I would imagine their AC is low to match.
yeah, for commoners.
Ooh.
And then you got which ones you got to worry about is the nobles with their awesome. I think their CR is like 1/3.
Oh man.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
You know, the mythical 1/3 of a CR. So 3 of them against a group of 4 adventurers is hard for one level 1 adventurers.
Hmm.
Yeah. So after a restful night of relaxations and finding new information
And doing other things.
and doing other things, you guys, going to head out for the city, I'm assuming?
Most likely.
Yes.
Yeah, man, let's fucking get with the fucking Smith guy, Sulfarn. Sulfarn, you're ready.
So far, yeah, there we go. And then I need a Cassandra. Cassandra. Cassandra.
He probably
Hey.
clicked off at this point, so he can't even get to it.
I majorly have no control over anything anymore. It is over there. Good lord. Oh, why would they let you do that? Why did they let you...
I don't know.
Hold on. Ha!
Oh,
Oh my god. How the hell did you
dragged
do
it
that?
back.
You fucking dragged it back. You are
There's like
god
a-
amongst men.
There's like a small fucking... Well, I put it back now. Oops, hold on. Aha, it's back. Aha.
Aha.
I can
Haha!
put it there and you can't take it back. Hooray!
Woo.
It's forever. Alright, what the fuck is
I
so
can't.
fun? He's kind of leaving with us.
I can't. Hi,
Believe it
what
or
do you
not,
want?
I was told Sulfarn was a dragonborn, not a Khajiit.
Sulfarn is not a Khajiit, is a dragonborn.
He does not have wares to sell. If I have coin.
Nope.
Khajiit no steel.
no health potions just lying around to be grabbed.
No, not him. You did run into a merchant at some point, and you more than likely will run into him again. He's going to become quite probably something you'll just run into.
I mean, considering we have thousands of gold now, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
I have all these gold and nothing to spend it on.
Yeah, and I wonder if during this
Hey!
one trip
You-
we'll run into the merchant.
He's like, hey, I was like, look, I have like, all I want is just this painted rose. Okay, here's a painted rose. Here's 1 billion gold.
Oh shit. I'll paint your rose real quick.
I'll paint you a great rose. Oh yeah. But yeah, no. So you, Moist, and Silpharon all are going to head out.
As we leave, do I see Zora just hanging about the place?
Zora is actually up here, and you can tell she's actually kind of aiming herself in this direction, and is essentially. You can see that like there's something in like flying through the wall, past the wall and past the cliff and hitting an area. You kind of noticed it when you guys were were coming through. So if you want to say check on her, you can.
Nah, I just wanted to make sure that they still existed for the most
Wait,
part.
check on Zora.
Just
I
gonna
wanna check
make a note of that.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
the fuck Zora at? She's staring out there?
she's staring at. She's right here.
Fuck yeah. Back to Zora.
Hi.
Zora hours. Hi.
Oh, hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing. You can tell it. Looking at her, It's not that she's nervous. It's like more she's excited. It's like I'm getting control. I'm getting control.
Nice.
I can.
Who the guy you're working with?
Oh, a couple people from Lucia. a couple sorcerers that they know.
Oh, sorcerers, yeah.
Not as great as us warlocks, though.
I think one of them was like Yofan, and the other.
Sorcerers are pretty good. I wish my dad fucked the dragon. I wouldn't have to sell my soul for like a glass.
And another is Lufia. Lufia, you actually do know.
Lafia?
Yes, you do know Lufia.
Yeah,
This
they're
is prior to this, mind you.
They're one of the people who kicked your ass several times as a kid.
More along the lines as the one that helped you harness and directed you to your current patron instead of what you were originally going to go for. Because you went, I'm assuming that you went to the one that just did the most, who would give you the ability to do all the pew pews, and you didn't really care where you sold your soul.
Yeah, man. I don't need that. I don't need my soul. Fuck that. Boring.
So
How I-
Lufia basically kind of saw where you were going to go with this, and made sure that you steered well away from specific parties, just so that it didn't really fuck you over as much.
They don't need your soul
As much.
as much.
Yeah. So she went for someone that is known to be questionable, but like 9 times out of 10 are just in a neutral party section instead of, a demon or a fiend or an archfey. Kind of.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that Archfey are dicks.
So
Feywild.
primarily, the Fae are basically run on a different morality and what have you scale than most mortals. And fiends and demons are kind of obviously just massive dicks beyond measure.
Yeah.
So she basically made sure that the one that you would go for is somewhere that it's just not going to bite you in the ass as hard.
Yeah.
So you got some respect for her, but that's essentially it. You're like, oh yeah, I know that name. She kind of helped me, essentially.
Yeah.
Can you decide where you're going, girl? Thank you. All right, so Lufia, and she's like, Lufia is pretty good. She knows what she's teaching me. Wonderful, wonderful sorceress.
Yeah. She's pretty good.
And she's able to help contradict any issues when I accidentally have problems. She looks kind of embarrassed slightly.
Hey man, no one starts out just fucking good.
Yes, but hopefully not a lot of people start like me with a lot of power and no control.
There's probably somebody somewhere. But you're gonna get it. You'll be good. You'll be fine.
She kind of smiles gratefully at you and she's like, "Thank you for the confidence. If you excuse me, I need to practice a little bit more. I got a little bit better, but not as comfortable as I wish to be before I return."
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. And then she kind of turns around and you she kind of like magic appears in her palm and she chucks it, and just a spear of ice just flies by and hits the ground. Okay, that's good. That's good. Better than the fireball last time. You can, as she muttered, you kind of notice there's a like a smoking crater off of the cliff, and that's kind of where the icicle ended up landing as well.
Hmm.
That's where you leave her for now.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, before I forget, she kind of, as you're walking away, if you could tell a couple of the, like Rowan, I'll try to get a couple more of the villagers on board.
Oh, okay.
As long as they keep the deal, we would more than glad to basically put ourselves under your protection.
Yeah, no worries, Chief. Just work it out with people that that you're getting paid more than me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Any of the other guys want to do something before you leave?
Nah, I'm good.
Just wanted to take note.
All right. So I'm just moving you real quick so I can get yoink all of you together.
Group all of us together so you can copy us
Yep.
on a different place.
Yep.
Soul Farm.
Soul Foreigner is going to come with you.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Okay, let's not do it there. Sit over here. Boop, 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 boop.
And away we go.
Copies. All right. You guys end up going eastward. After going out of the south exit, you follow the road down and then follow it eastward to the right.
Indeed.
I want 3 D100s.
All of us?
All
Wait,
3 of you.
or I mean, do we all do 3 or do we do 1?
Oh, each of you 1.
1D100 or
1
2D.
D100.
Wait, 1D100, 3D100,
99.
2 1 1 1 1 1 1 1
1.
1 1.
I got 99.
Nice.
52, 99, and 90. Now, this is my thing.
Yeah.
Roll 1d4. Cool. All right. In that case, I gotta pull out a couple tables.
Ooh.
Alrighty. The first 3. And then, alright. First of all, 99. Nope, that's not what I want. That's the one I want. Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay. As you guys travel down the road, you guys kind of as you guys travel down the road and keep an eye on things, you found in the middle of the road a singular door. It's a nice ornate wooden door in the middle of the road. With a frame, and that's it.
Is it standing upright or laying down on the ground?
It's standing upright.
I'm going to I'm going to touch the door and use identify.
Mhm.
All right.
Good move.
So, as you touch the door and cast identify, a strong magical presence in the color of white appears.
If it is a magic item or some magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell crafted it.
It. Hmm.
Hmm.
You can tell it's harmless. It's definitely magical, and you can tell that this is created by more than likely a someone from a higher plane than the mortal plane.
Who knows detect good and evil, because that works on outsiders.
Man,
Hmm.
no.
Fun fact, I learned that detect good and evil doesn't work in outside planes. It only works in our plane against outsiders.
You see, I don't have it prepared, so oops.
Believe it or not, if I just look at them, if I just look at them, I think I can tell whether or not they're good or evil. About a roughly 50% accurate.
So I can tell.
It's mostly just on what they say after I Eldritch Blast them if they make me mad.
So I can tell it was created by an outsider, or an outsider spell or something like that. It's magical.
Mhm.
Um,
So,
Now I
And
would.
that's,
what spells are affecting the item? Like, is it a transportation or whatever?
it's not a transportation, surprisingly enough.
Now this is where we can get real fucky and just open the door if you want. As Guts is standing back about, like, close enough for the aura protection to, help him on his saving throws, but, like, at the very edge of it. Like, he's not getting too
Yo,
close.
what an ass.
You got this. I believe in you.
Just pitch as you're looking, and you can hear in the like about 25 feet to almost 30 feet away from you. You hear, "You got this. I believe in you."
I have to be 10 feet at this level.
Oh, 10 feet. Oh, okay, no, 10 feet then. So not that far.
I'm going to pull out 01. I'm going to ask 01 to
Greetings.
open the door.
He kind of jitters forward. His class.
And I stand back a little bit. Oh, I forgot to get more bullets. Shoot.
You need bullets.
Where we're going, I'm going to need bullets.
You don't need bullets.
01 like hovers forward towards it. He gets over there, turns his clasps onto the handle, turns the handle, and slowly opens the door. And then a sound of a noisemaker and a bunch of confetti flies out of the door, and then it disappears. You hear kind of in the background, or just like all around you, kind of a odd laughter, echoey laughter that just kind of goes through, that just disappears, and that's it.
That was enjoyable.
A little spooky. Damn.
Are you dead?
I think we're good.
All
Zero
right.
One replies with, "That was enjoyable."
That was
Wee.
enjoyable.
What
All right.
color was the door again?
It was just
It,
a wooden door,
it was a ornate,
and it had
like,
white aura or something when I identified it.
yeah. Now, if you want to do an arcane check,
Arcana check
Was
time.
not purple.
D20 plus Arcana. There you are. My +7.
I will assist you because my rolls are shit with Arcana.
Your help did nothing.
Arcana.
I mean,
Fuck.
I told
Hey,
you my
Chris.
rolls were shit.
Hey, Chris, do you have that 20 still?
Fuck no. No, I'm good here. Fuck,
Do
I'm
I want
full.
to? Do I want to use Lucky? We're probably not doing anything else today.
Yeah.
Use Lucky. We're not doing anything else today.
Lucky.
Fuck.
Fucking use
Do it again. Do it
Well,
again.
do it again.
That's an
Once more.
improvement.
24.
Hey,
That
there
works.
we go.
Okay. So you had to
Two
rack
lucky
your
to do that.
brain for a while because of the weird, like, just oddness of having legitimately something along the lines of just confetti thrown in your face, a celebrity, like someone celebrating and like making noise and laughter. But it didn't take you too long to jog your memory, and you are reminded that the white aura, when you see that, it is more than likely of divine nature.
Ah, divine.
Ah, yes, the Divine Comedy. But
Ah,
Is there a grimoire attached to it?
Shove this grimoire down your throat.
I'm not quite sure what you're
Shut the fuck
referencing.
up.
Isn't it Grimoire of the Divine Comedy?
uh,
The full thing?
it's
I-
Dante's.
I thought that was the full name.
I thought this was just called Dante's Inferno.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Dante's Infernal and then Dante's Divine Comedy.
I don't know what I'm referencing then.
One Inferno is
Fucking
about
went
hell,
somewhere.
and then the Divine Comedy is about heaven.
Ah, Dante's Inferno Disinvestigation.
Okay, so that's 99.
Let's see, film, other
Just
uses.
question, what would have happened if I got 100? Or was that technically also 100?
Lucy based on Fertile. Oh, it's called Divine Comedy. Oh. Dante Alighieri.
Oh, that's a hentai. That makes sense.
Good job. Good job.
Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Oh yeah, that's with Pondra. Okay, yep.
And
Yeah,
you should-
provide.
All right, for that was for 99.
Oh,
Oh,
Almost got 100. I won't
100.
tell you what that is, unfortunately.
You
but-
find more fucking gold. Yeah!
yeah, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah!
Okay,
I'll
all right,
give
I will
more
tell you
money.
actually because that's kind of funny. So the party finds 100 gold pieces in a chest in the middle of the road.
Hmm.
Yes!
Here we
Fuck
go.
karma, I'm down. Give me it.
Wait, how much
33
gold
for
was it?
everyone. 100.
Just 100 gold. Just
That's
random amount of.
33 for
All right, 33 for each of us, and then 1 gold into the communal.
the communal pot. Yeah.
Yeah, we have 4 communal gold now, baby.
Just kidding, it doesn't have it, but fucking it'll be great.
All right,
All
so
this gold we found. Fuck yeah.
We're in the money.
all right for 90. As you guys continue on for a little bit longer, Telferon's just kind of baffled along with you guys. He's just like, well, I know that you guys are up and coming adventurers.
Yep.
This is a good sign, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
It means the gods are more than likely are paying attention.
Well, we have one.
No.
Well, we have one angry god point looking at us, and we have the other god looking at that angry god who's looking at us. If I remember correctly.
True. Which reminds me, I gotta do something with the angry god. Well, as you guys continue a little bit further, you find a road sign that points backwards, and it just says Fort Barvale.
Oh, hey, that's us. That's where we come from. I smashed the sign.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
So that way no one knows where we are. Not
I
even
need to know where we are.
ourselves.
The ancient sign has been around. The sign is relatively old, not like super old, but well worn. So they
Believe
know
it or
where the
not-
fort is.
Nobody will know.
Believe it or not, I don't think I can read a map that good.
I cast
Hidden in the
mend.
fog.
I cast mend.
Well,
As you guys are walking back, walking away from it, you cast spin. Are you gonna try to stealthily do that?
Yes, stealth mend.
Okay, roll
oh
stealth.
boy.
I
You have
rolled
advantage?
one. I mean,
From-
if you're not. Oh yeah. Actually,
From the cloak, right?
well, I have to have the hood on up first. Okay, I put the hood up first and then I do it. So now I have advantage.
Alright.
But now Guts also knows.
15.
Alright, I don't notice you. Do you take off the hood as you're coming back?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would not notice.
So now we
That's-
continue on.
Man,
Now
I am
you
so
continue
glad
on.
nobody will know.
This is
Where we
actually
are.
more fantastic than I was expecting.
Da da
All
da
right.
da da da.
52. Now, Guts, it's your thing.
Each of these numbers is a day, right?
Yeah. A random encounter.
Basically,
That means we camp.
the numbers are the three numbers are like the morning, the afternoon, and the evening.
Ah, got it.
So in the evening at 52,
Dragon.
a dragon came. But yeah, no,
I thought we got 90 for the midday.
I mean, that was the gold that we found.
We did
No.
not find gold. The gold never happened, you fucking
No,
idiot.
I rolled
the money.
I rolled a
Wait,
99. Chris
You were
rolled
joking about the
90.
gold?
We were
Yeah.
joking about the gold.
Oh.
I rolled a
Okay.
99, which is the morning.
Let me just...
Chris
Yeah.
rolled the 90, which we
Yeah.
don't know what that is. And then
No,
Nick
you
rolled
did.
52.
You saw it. You
Yeah.
saw what the 90 was. The
Well, yeah.
90 was the
Oh,
sign.
got it.
Okay.
Oh, got it.
The 52 as you guys are continuing on a bit further in the dark, you guys end up seeing the pathway branches off a little bit, and in the back you can see the glimpse of a shrine of some sort.
Religion
shrine.
check.
Okay.
Nick, you're good at religion, right?
Oh man, religion?
Yes, I am. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I am very good at religion.
I almost tied with you.
I am a paladin after all.
Religion.
An Oathbreaker paladin, but still paladin. I
Yep.
remember. I can fake the Latin. All right, it's fine.
So
Deeply-
essentially,
Fucking mind.
you saw you looked at the shrine, and you know immediately through their studies as a person from a paladin order that this is a shrine to Musk. You have an option.
Mm.
It might be Mosk or Mask, one of the two. I'm calling it Mosk.
MOSQUE.
M-A-S-K. Mask,
Mask.
technically. I'm gonna go double check how to pronounce it. Give me
Man.
1 second.
Time's up.
Who's this god?
Mask. 5.
Is this the god of stealth and murder? No, that's
Jim
someone else.
Carrey.
Stealth and murder is a different god.
God, it's real creepy. God, that mask looks so creepy.
All right. No, it's just Mask.
Lord of Shadows. I was close.
Yeah. So
I hope the god would roll something.
So what is it again? Sorry.
it is the god, the Shrine of Mask. You know, and Pitch, being the well-read person that they are, that he is the Lord of Shadows. He is the stealth god, essentially.
Ooh,
Uh,
try stealthing into pitch.
Stealthing into the statue.
You got advantage, I believe.
I put on the hood and I stealth towards the shrine.
okay. You reach the shrine. As you get to the shrine, you see a lot of just a bunch of shadows loom everywhere, and like there's a clear pathway, but it was like the shadows are kind of blending in to make it so that there is a way to not be seen if necessary.
I followed the way to not be seen.
Okay. As you go through, you find in the middle of this. It's not like a huge building, but it's a slightly. I want to say like a medium-sized building, and then like there's a hallway with all the shadows blending in, so you don't get to be seen. And in the central area is basically a pit of where you like it goes into the ground a little bit, and the stairways down, and then in the central area is a pillar.
A pillar or a pedestal?
It's a pedestal actually.
Oh.
You can infer this as a place to pray, if you wish to.
Sure, I'll pray.
Okay. Is there anyone else with you, or just you?
Well, did they follow me?
I'm staying close enough to give him aura, at the very least. I'm still contemplating whether I pray or not.
No, believe it or not. Fucking gotta fucking.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to pray anyway because you're a paladin and your god would be like, yeah, no, smite.
He has no god.
I am an oath breaker.
Oh, that is.
He has no god. He gave up on that shit.
I could
All right.
pray to the dumbass gods if I really wanted to. Fuck it, I'd pray.
Okay. The shadows seem to deepen a little bit.
No, I don't.
A whisper, kind of like a whispery voice, comes through the building.
Gods serve their own needs.
Good. I accept your prayer.
Cool.
So, now, next time you go into a fight, you have surprise.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright, guys. We don't fight anyone until we meet the final boss, alright?
Yeah.
We gotta stealth all the way to
No,
the
no, no.
final base.
No, we don't stealth through it. We diplomatically swindle our way through, alright?
Well, here, let me rephrase that. I'm sorry.
Rules.
They get a surprise round on their next encounter.
Okay, we just don't encounter anything.
So
never
you
fucking-
stealth away from it. So yeah, I absolutely love this because it gives you a reason to go to like gods and stuff and get shit.
Why would I pray to? Why do I pray to a god when they fucking didn't help my village? Fuck you.
Oh, we got some lore.
You see, you don't actually have to be godly. You just say some dumbass shit like, "Oh, but please let me. I pray to
Man,
you."
that's-
You guys are you guys actually discussing this in the shrine, by the way?
No, I've already walked away.
Okay,
you have to
good,
jump the
good.
shrine before we discuss this, because man,
Yeah.
this might be an issue discussing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys better be a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
So as we're walking away, and we've walked away at this point, I'm like, I mean, we could sleep there for the night. We've been given his protection, so to speak, and it's already getting late, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, it's dark out. Why do you think I stealthed in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love these, by the way, because they have everything for from like a old priest to like fucking Baal.
You actually find a demon.
I mean,
Yeah,
there is
really,
a
you're
demon
just
shrine.
rude.
Sup? It's your boy, demon.
It's your boy,
I-
Demon Boy.
All right. So as you guys rest up in the shadowy altar and shrine, you'll still have the thing until next encounter, by the way, so you
Got
don't have to worry
it.
about it.
Sweet.
Man, believe it or not, I don't think the god's gonna be that rude. Oh,
Yeah.
you thought this was permanent? No, that was for today.
That's all for today.
Hey, I'm out.
You know, in about
Oh, it happened near the end of the day? How unfortunate.
Oh, unfortunate, chief.
there's a
Man.
reason why you're an oathbreaker, right?
Yeah, man.
but yeah, no.
Fucking no. What do you mean?
Man, I love these. The person who made this did a good job with the gods.
Mm.
Because it's just kind of minor little things that you guys can mess around with. But
And now we rest.
now you rest.
Research time.
Roll
Ooh,
time.
you finished your other research. What are you
Nat
going for
20.
now?
Oh, right. I'm going to be working on
14 and
this thing. I just need to grab the picture and send it to Mr. DM. Here. Copy picture. I'm working on that one.
Okay. That's gonna get that's 200 research points for that one, considering all the requirements for a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
So then that's 27 out of 200. Got it.
And I think it would be a good time for a break.
Indeed.
Alrighty then.
Now, if my rolls are good, I should get this done within 9 to 10 research sessions. So yeah, see you guys in 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I am back.
Hello,
What's up?
back. I am Super.
Hello, Super.
Holy fuck, shit.
Ah. All right.
Seems we have returned.
Well, I'm afraid that I have to go disappear for another minute.
That's
Okay.
Oh, okay. Back to the animation screen.
Heh.
Intermission.
Yes. We have GIFs and memes and cool things. For instance, we have Christmas Kirby, as you all are well aware by now.
Christmas Kirby?
Christmas Kirby.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What?
If you go to twitch.tv/SooperMrNinja, you can find out what.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
We've got we got some LCK goodness. We've got a Nick eating hair meme, or like hair, I should say.
Right, you're into that.
Uh-huh.
We've got some supple ninja ass. We've got a disappointed looking Anna, I think her name was, yeah, Anna. We've got Deku headbanging really quickly, with his mother being like, okay son, you're good, you're good. We've got Akko twerking, I think. Forget what that was. She has the staff. Probably like episode 11, maybe. And then we have some JJs.
They're JJ the Jet Plane.
Well, JJ / my emote. Because I have an emote on Twitch. Wow.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Oh, you're back.
I'm actually back to back.
Hmm.
And there's music.
Music's back.
Yep. Were you dealing with Cat?
I was dealing with Cat.
Whoa, you fixed it. Good job, dude.
Woo!
Delete cat.
I tried. She keeps on saying no when I get the prompt.
Denied.
Cat is deletus. Does not compute us.
Cat's gonna delete you.
Yeah, Cat's gonna delete me more than
Turn around.
anything.
leave it, Nick.
I'm gonna be, and she's gonna strangle me tonight. She's been sleeping in my bed
Kinky.
the last couple nights.
Looking rage. It's like, I'm ready to take you out.
Yeah. Just strangle me to death.
You're done.
So now that we've successfully long rested without any interruptions overnight, none at all.
None at all.
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
Nothing. No like
Random deer in the middle of the night, contemplating killing it.
nothing like that.
I mean, there was the giant. What was it?
The giant shadow that keeps flying about.
Yeah, the giant shadow that's been flying about flew by again.
Nope. All right, Pat's in. Yeah.
I'm going this direction. Why are you still here? Why are there so many dragons here? I hate this place. Oh, look, a forge, right under the fucking dragon. Awesome.
Hey, look! Now you know where it is.
Now I know where it is. I gotta go back to Ruskin. Hey, how many dudes do you think you could lend me to kill a dragon?
Not enough.
It's a dragon forge.
All right, so after a long rest, you are ready to go. Give me another roll of 100.
Oh
Let's roll.
boy. We have 7 days
okay.
of travel, so that's gonna be
Oh yeah, freaking
21 of
18.
these. Let's go.
Woo!
100.
Oh shit! Is it the gold? Is it the gold?
It's the gold.
Woo!
Yay.
All right, first
We
of
streamlined
all,
that.
in the morning after you guys
Sure.
left.
We streamlined this one.
Let's
It's in the
see.
middle of the day. Hold up. The rest of the day has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we streamlined
What are
this
these?
one event.
One, either 18 or 32 is going to be an encounter, or it's me. That's it.
Yeah, but the middle of the day we can just streamline so fast. Because we already know what it is.
33 gold.
Okay. All right. In the middle, as you guys start to go in the morning on the road, you guys spot a dung beetle rolling a ball of dung around.
How big is this dung beetle, and how big is the dung ball?
It's about normal size, so but pretty small. But the ball is like
Pretty big.
decent sized.
Big for a dung beetle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just kind of scooting across the road. Do you guys do anything, or do you just gonna watch and let it go?
Guts, you want to follow it home, see if it leads you to more scan.
David.
Give me a moment.
I'm gonna say we just pass by it.
Just gonna let it pass by.
Okay.
Good call.
Very important. Very important. I have to ask Guts. What do you think?
Yep. After the dung, the most interesting thing was the dung beetle. You guys run. You guys followed down the road a little bit further, and end up stumbling upon a chest, just kind of off the side of the road. That's just kind of there. And then you guys,
gold.
as you cautiously come forward and pop it open, 100 pieces of gold shines back at you.
We each take 33.
Wow. Somebody can do math.
And one more communal gold.
One more communal gold.
And then 32. Cool.
Because believe it or not, I think Soul Farm's probably set for life. You're just doing it for fun.
Yeah. Silveron was just kind of like basking in the entirety of like being able to just adventure again for a little bit, even if it's just kind of. It's like, I miss the good old days to a degree.
You can kill people and get away with it? I heard about that. It's so good.
Hmm.
Well, there's
Technically,
that. There's that. But it's the sense of exploring and just kind of adventuring, and there is someone coming towards us.
Oh, god damn it.
As he spotted a caravan, a familiar
Oh,
caravan, in
man.
fact.
It's Mr. Merchant Man.
Yo, wait, it's a full caravan? Holy shit, the food guy's here!
Yeah, the food
Holy-
guy is here.
Yes!
As you come forward, the same gentleman before the head of the caravan, like spots you and like has a kind of a big grin on his face, and he kind of what he does is he kind of pulls off the side of the road and like in circles, like a half circle of so that all the caravan carts and stuff are easy to accessible. So welcome. It's good to see you are still around. All right, favored customers. How can I help you?
Show us your wares.
Oh man, nobody wrote it down, did they? Okay. You got any new things since we last saw you that might be interesting? What you got?
A fair few things. What is it looking for? Something magical? Perhaps some armor? Some food? Some rations? Some little seasoning for food?
Shit.
What stuff does he have?
Food seasoning? What you got?
Food seasoning? Well, we have salt and pepper. Great for making jerky. We
Solid,
also some ground garlic and
You're
we
a
found
vampire?
a few dried cheeses powdered.
Powdered cheese.
How
Hmm.
much is the salt?
I would give you 2 pounds for 5 silver.
Okay, I'll take that.
Easy climbs.
Thank you.
And I put it into the single-use bag.
So if going off what you got.
Then
If I just buy a pound of pepper and salt, that should just be 5 silver, yeah?
A pound of yes, that would be 5 silver.
Fuck yeah, give me that shit.
Okay, here's your pounds of salt and pepper. He hands it to you as you give him this money. Thank you, sir. Yeah. A wonderful transaction. Now, is there anything more? What's the word? Yes. Tournament that you would prefer.
Light
Yeah.
armor. Hell yeah.
You want
What
some
kind of-
light?
what
What
kind
light
of-
armor?
What kind of light armor you got on you, buddy?
Alright.
I like not dying.
Okay. Okay, there's that. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff.
Okay. Let's see what this boy has got on him.
All right.
I'm gonna be looking for some components to buy, such as coal, sulfur, that sort of thing.
Okay, I'll get back to you in a second.
Believe it or not, just like a real life merchant, you can fucking only do so much.
Okay. Okay, for armor, let's see. For light armor,
Yep. Because that is what I am proficient in.
okay. So you, let's see. What do we have here? I know just the thing. Perhaps studded leather?
Studded leather.
It's a bit more sturdier than just regular clothes, and he kind of, as he pulls it out, he kind of just takes a dagger, and he just kind of like, it kind of shows you how it's easy. It's harder to actually stab through, and what have you. And you can see a nice bits of rivets of metal all over it,
Yeah.
and it's still a bit It's still a bit. It's a fair bit more flexible than, say, medium armor, of course. But it is stronger than just padded and just regular leather.
Yeah, got you. Gotcha.
Now, this would be 45 gold, considering the supplies and what have you.
Yep. Okay. That sounds about fair from what I heard around. Do you have any? Is this it? You got any?
Well, what else are you looking for?
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any, armor that interests me. Unfortunately, I have leather +1 armor, which I was hoping like maybe
Leather +1. Ah.
Yeah. You see my issue here. You show me regular studded leather, and it's like that's about the same as what I got.
Why didn't you say something? Let me see in my
I'm saying it
special
right now.
collection. Special collection, then.
Yeah,
Takes
man,
the regular leather, shoves it back in, and he as he puts that back in, he pulls it over, and like he just kind of moves a casing from the center to the left, another casing to the right, pulls out another one, and puts the other two cases back down, and puts that down, opens it. Now, let's see. I can actually use the cool. Nope. We're going to use magic armor.
Magic.
How much after class list, class code. Sorry, I have to scroll down a lot for stuttered.
Has this magical yield function? Let's control it. Yield control.
Oh, you motherfucker.
What happened?
He put it in a different place than I was expecting, so I have to now scroll all the way the fuck up.
Oh. Oops.
Fun fact, who knew trying to make a 3D model of a book was so difficult?
Yeah, time.
Book.
Pulls out, and you can tell this studded leather is a fair bit more magical.
Oh.
You can actually see like the leather itself looks a little bit more exotic, and the rivets in it shine a little bit more than usual. And So I have a few.
Yeah.
Here's a couple plus ones. These are like the ones he first shows you. It's fairly exotic and kind of shiny armor, and then he directs you to another one. This
This.
All right. Let's see. This is a bit more expensive.
Yeah.
I would
I
say the plus one armor would be 150 gold. This one will be 275.
And this is
Armor plus 2.
studded plus 2, 275 gold.
Yeah, so it's instead of 12 plus your thing, it would be 14 plus your dex.
Ooh, spicy. You know what? Chief? I think I'll take it. 275 gold, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got a changing room?
Oh, this way. And he
yeah.
gestures you to go behind and directs you through behind the thing. And he just kind of pulls a lever, and like 2 sheets of like thick, almost blanket like almost thick as blankets. Sheets just kind of fly forward, and so you're on your own. And then collapses into it itself on the other side, and just holds itself. So you're just in this area. All the privacy you need.
Nice. So 275 was it? Yep.
Yes. 275.
All right. Here you go.
It is at a discount, considering the wonders that you have started.
Nice.
You are a most interesting adventuring party, so I'm going to keep. Hopefully, I'll be able to see you around.
Okay, now he's down.
Yeah.
Now he's starting to sound a little
The
evil.
fates
Little
will
sus.
probably keep you around. Kind of weird.
DM
Well,
has made him
You
sound
merchant
a little
types seem to be
sus.
kind of fucking resilient as fuck.
He kind of smiles. Well, I've been around the mall for a little while. Family is business, you see. And I have an eye on specific adventures. You are perhaps the third group that I've seen that have shown quite the promise.
What happened to the other two?
One of them became something legend about, yeah, and the other, well, they just came here too.
Oh, they just came here. Nice.
I like to see how things go, and I like to see how the world changes with the very promising adventures. And you and your group are very capable of becoming promising.
Well,
Perhaps one day we shall see how far you'll go. And it kind of just leaves you to let you change and what have you.
I kind of assumed this was happening while I was changing because I can yell.
Yeah. And so there's that, and then there's also you found the cook again. He's just kind of minding his own business as he's
Nice.
filling a pipe.
Hey man, but I'm not done with this merchant, man. But I'll let other people go. I bought
Okay.
something. I'll let other people go. I'm changing.
Yep. While that's going on, Guts, is there anything you want to do?
What?
I'm gonna bring out the Gyobu spear again and be like, hey, got anyone who can fix this yet or no?
All right. So while
We're
he's
literally
doing,
traveling with a smith. What an asshole!
Uh-huh.
You ever asked Soulfart?
oh god.
The person we're traveling with?
He's not a smith. What?
He is.
Suffering is a
Yes!
smith.
What?
He is a
is.
smith.
No, I thought
He
we were
is a
bringing him
Smith.
with so that way we could like get the smith.
No,
No,
he
he's
is
a smith.
a smith. The problem
Oh!
is that he's
doesn't-
coming with you to make sure the potential smith supplies and shit is actually good and not just shit because don't
Oh,
trust the vendors.
okay. I bring
Okay,
it
we
out and
turn
turn
around.
around to Sulfard. Hey, you think you can fix this at some point?
And kind of like the dragonborn leans forward.
Maybe.
Potentially. It's well worn and almost breaking, to be frank.
Oh no.
I thought you were Sulfard.
There's so much fucking. Oh my god. Okay. So he looks at it a little bit. Yes. Let me talk to the smithy here. See if they have more supplies, and I perhaps will be able to repair it.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. And I 360 back, 180 back around.
To the other smith. That's like watching this in amusement. And he's like, "Yeah, sure, I can sell you the supplies. Let me look at the thing though, so I can tell you how much it would be."
Okay.
No. 300. 300 gold for the supplies. Not primarily because this weapon is unique. So it would require a bit more of my rarer supplies.
Sounds good to me. And he gives him the 300 gold.
Now, and the other smith looks at Suffer and goes, "You're a good smith, aren't you?" And Suffer's like, "Yes, I am. Quite well experienced. I just don't really have, unfortunately, my supplies." "Very well. Come with me. Sir," he turns to Guts, "you may follow us to make sure things are up and up. By the way, are you going to follow him?"
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna do walking behind.
Yep, do, and you find yourselves entering, like, he basically opens the caravan part, not hits like the front of it, and it just falls forward, and you see a smith, like an anvil and a forge and a few other bits and bobs. This might take a little while, but let's go and get this situated. As he starts heating up the forge, Sephiron is looking at it and takes some of the supplies the person gave and started working on things. Started to reshape and ended up prying off bits of the wood and changing the shaft a bit here and there and making sure it's nice, sturdy. Yeah, it's a fucking staff or a
Great
spear. It's a great spear.
That's what they call it. Yeah.
It's a massive, great spear of awesomeness.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Currently, I think an unrepaired it is 10 feet reach, right?
Unrepaired 10 feet, yeah.
Okay. Repair wise, it's gonna be. Okay. It's not gonna be magical, but it's going to have a +1 to it,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and they were able to repair it where they essentially attached a very sturdy bit of rope. Now, you're not going to be able to do the same thing as Goyubo, where you can like twirl it around you,
Mm-hmm.
but you are going to be able to throw it and are going to be able to yank it back. It's not going to go super. So, basically, it gives you 15 feet reach,
Mhm.
just in general. And you can throw it up to 30 feet, or you can throw it wherever you want, and then like it returns to you basically. But how it returns is you yank the rope. This rope isn't just regular rope too, by the way. It's kind of, you can tell it's interwoven with a few bits of a bit of magical string and what have you. So this is very sturdy. It's going to be hard to break type of rope.
Is it able to be wielded with one hand, or is it strictly two-handed?
It's definitely two-handed.
It's two-handed,
Okay.
but you can.
Oh, two
One
ways.
of the other things is you can throw it like a javelin,
Oh.
but that's basically all it does.
Okay,
So 15-foot range, two-handed.
and able to be thrown like a javelin and pulled back.
Yep.
So am I able to... Is the pulling
Oh,
back
so +1.
and +1. Is the pulling back an action, or is it just I throw it and it comes back like free?
Bonus action. Basically, you how you do it is you're going to yank the rope back, and it's going to be enough where you can just pull it back and grasp it.
Okay. And it's just javelin reach, which is what's javelin reach actually?
Javelin?
Javelin reach is 30, 120. Okay.
120 feet. Look.
But again, you aren't going to be able to do the twirly thing, so you can't just hit a bunch of people with it.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, anyway. Perhaps if you get more proficient with writing moist, or I'm sorry, moist,
Hey.
you will be able to have that if you get into cavalry. Anything that requires cavalry.
Am I also able to just pick it back up, like if I throw it rather than using a bonus action to bring it back?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to take an action to pick it up because that's how most things picking up is. I believe.
Okay.
Let me look that one up though.
15 foot of reach though. Get that fucking kneecapper feet.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. You walking there?
Not anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't use your shield with it though.
Yeah, because two-handed, but...
Oh, that means you can't use your spells. Because you won't have a focus.
Was my shield my focus? I thought I had an
Yes, it was. That's how it is for paladins, isn't it? You need some sort of thing, some sort of icon or something,
Alright.
I think it was put in here somewhere.
and you need to have like an open hand to use said thing, and for that it was your
That's not
shield.
how that works.
No, the shield counted.
You didn't even have the focus, but you don't fucking need to be
Dungeon Fighter first and Spellcaster second. They can cast spells at starting at second level and can only perform number of spells equal to their charisma modifier, which is up to you. Which is being a third party, that should only be +1, maybe 2. Unless you have some start polls. I don't see anything about them requiring a focus.
The paladin's just not gonna focus.
I thought their shield was their focus, or something along those lines.
Players Handbook 5PD. I gotta look this shit up, man.
Like the focus is kind of a mildly important thing, because otherwise you can just ignore
You
fucking.
can use a holy symbol as a spellcasting focus for your paladin spells.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and your shield counted as such.
Let's look up spellcasting focus.
Yeah, holy symbol. There you go. It's a focus. What the fuck is my focus again? I had one of those. Crystal. No, not crystal.
My focus is literally just my clothing because I made it that way.
Each spellcasting class has a spellcasting focus section under the spellcasting heading, which indicates which type of focus can be used by that class. For example, Bard can use a mystical instrument, cleric a holy symbol, druid druidic focus. Chapter 5 lists the cost of various spellcasting foci under arcane focus, druidic foci, holy symbol, etc. There are brief descriptions on the page following.
Yep, and yep.
Uh,
Abuse the shit out of it so that way you don't have to fucking. You don't have to
Indicates that a
buy-
spellcasting focus can be used in place of material components for a spell if there is no cost indicated in the spell description and the material components are not consumed.
Mhm.
It seems like it's very nebulous in that you don't particularly like. It doesn't seem like I need to be holding it to use
No,
it.
it doesn't seem like that. You just need to have it.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you can abuse, so you can fucking.
I can
not
still have
use-
the shield on me, just not equipped in it.
If you want, I mean, you could also have it as like a
But I
either a
think-
holy symbol or a
Oh,
holy
there is
symbol or
shit
whatever.
taking birds.
I think the
Why
thing
don't
with
my
the
spells off? Fly takes for birds.
I
Bird
think the
feather.
thing I think the thing with the shield is that somatic components, like you need to move or something, right? You can't really do that if you're not really like equipped with the shield, right?
Well,
It's very vague on it.
I mean, if he
Technically,
needs to move his fingers, because that's what you're thinking about. You have to make hand gestures and what have a somatic. Does any of your spells require somatic shit?
Bless does. Cure Wounds does. Hush Rebuke does.
Yeah, so
Wounds does.
it's gonna be a hassle for you for that, but not so much because that's not like really hard to figure out how to deal with that.
I mean, I can just one-hand it for like a moment to cast my spell and then
Yeah.
two-hand it back. Like, it's kind of similar with my sword and board
Mhm.
setup. Like, both
Yeah.
my hands are still filled. It's just, can still cast.
It's all good.
Sword and board.
And now I have a great spear from Gyobu. Yay.
Awesome. Great Spear of Yobu. 15-foot range, +1. Non-magical.
Go find Gyobu's fucking horse and now use it. You can just beat him.
I mean, he already has a great mount. Its name is Moist.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Moist.
There you go.
Where the hell is Moist on this screen? Why isn't he in the screen?
He's here.
Moist!
He's right here.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Right, he doesn't
Yeah.
have... Why doesn't he have a name like everyone else?
I think this is... Oh, no, he has it. It's just not showing up on his bar.
That's not showing up. What the heck, man?
Is
What's
it-
up, old buddy?
Is it my turn to do shopping yet?
I mean,
I think so. I'm gonna go. I bought armor.
Wait.
Nick bought a.
Save changes.
didn't buy
There you
anything.
go.
I repaired it.
He repaired a weapon.
Yeah, okay. You repaired the weapon.
Mhm.
Okay. Pitch. What do you want to do?
I want to buy coal, sulfur, all that fun stuff.
Coal, sulfur. How much are you thinking?
Let's see. Probably a pound of each.
Coal, sulfur, all sorts of stuff. That
We
would
thought
be.
What about solar energy?
Mm, 15 gold.
Okay. I give the 15 gold. Let's see, 73 minus 10, then minus 5, 58. And now I have a pound of coal and a pound of sulfur.
Anything else?
That'll do.
Okay. All right, Cassandra. After changing, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, boy. All right, you gotta fucking. What you got for weapons, boy? I'm fucking proficient in simple and martial weapons, which is really small.
Simple martial weapons.
Yeah, boy.
What type of martial weapons?
You know, believe it or not, it's a blanket proficiency.
Just a blanket?
I got a sweet fucking document that says proficient in martial weapons. I think I left it at the fucking. I think I left it in my room at the fucking headquarters, but I got it.
All right.
I left it at headquarters, but I swear I'm proficient in them, and also
You swear?
I still
Alright.
proficient in simple and martial weapons. Oh man, simple weapons is pretty small. What about martial weapons? Oh, look at these. These are kind of fucking cool. But we're gonna keep to the one-handed, and also if you got any magical, that'd be kind of cool too.
All right.
What you got for magical one-handed martial weapons? Because simple was really fucking small, and none of these are seeming to be. Man, none of these are like exactly too good. Like they're mostly thrown, which is kind of cool, but I don't want a thrown weapon.
Technically, any weapon can be a thrown weapon.
Looking at the simple melee weapons, I was like, meh. Well, what does this man have for magical one-handed martial weapons?
Hold on. Also, by the way, Nick, I'll double check the spear where I got it from and see if I just kind of fucked that up and made it weaker. If so, I'll just give you the stats for that later.
What do you mean?
Send it to him.
For the Guyobu spear.
Kuyubu.
Guyobu. All right. I'm double checking. double checking stuff.
No, go ahead, Chief. You're good.
Type of. So one-handed weapons, correct?
Yeah,
Let's
looking for
see, let's see.
one-handed martial weapons. Because man, it'd be great.
You know what's fucking funny is I actually kept that stupid thing. Costume. There we go. Just gonna look at shit. Hold on. I gotta look at this shit.
You're good, Chief. You're Gucci.
Alright. No, we're not gonna give you that one. Nope.
Not that one.
Hmm.
Shouldn't
Not
I
that
give you
one.
the purple sword?
I wanna get ones that are like. So that one. That one. Fuck you, no, I'm not gonna give you that.
Are you sure? Be kind of cool.
It's legendary rarity. Yeah, no.
Probably not.
I was thinking of giving you another one that was legendary. Like, no.
Okay, I just found out how much a pound of coal is in volume.
1 pound, boy.
It's 20 cubic inches.
It's not that big. You got a bag of folding, you're fine.
That is a lot of coal. How? I feel like that's wrong somehow because I feel like that is not 1 pound.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so he pulls out. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull up swords and shit. Alright. Yes, he basically pulls out a couple cases. Well, one-handed martial. Would you prefer maces, swords, or do you want to look at all of them?
Probably like something of the sword. Like I'm kind of partial to like a rapier. You got one of those?
A rapier.
Thin, pointy stick.
Yeah.
I know of the weapon.
Pointy, kind of cool.
And he kind of shuffles a bit and pulls out 2 cases.
Also,
and unlocks both of them and raises them.
actually, at this point, I don't have it. So what you got? What you got, boy?
A couple of them look like a rather well taken care of, and they're a bit shiny looking, and you can tell they're a bit magical enhanced. A bunch of these are Reapers that are basically just +1 Reapers.
Yeah, some +1s. So that's
And I'm going to look up the other couple more unique ones. So give me a couple minutes.
all right. Studded +2. Gold score.
All right.
There we go. Yeah,
Okay, that's a very interesting one.
what you got, boss?
All right, and then I want that one. Let's see. Don't need you. Gotta pull you out.
Fucking special.
We're going to not do that one. Kind of figured, but I just wanted to double check.
Hmm.
It's not that it's an interesting sword. It's just that I don't see a person who's trying to be buddy with you. Try to do that.
Hmm.
I'll explain it. I'll explain that one in a little bit. Oh, that's a neat one. Okay, I'll let you have that as a choice. And then I'm gonna do uncommon. Try that. Okay. Amongst the sword rapiers that you found is a bunch of like +1 rapiers.
Yeah.
And then but he has like a couple unique ones, like set aside from it that you can tell. And he goes, "Oh, this one," and he takes this. He takes one of them, and it has a rather fanciful silver design on it, and it has like a silver crested moon on it, on the hilt.
Moon power.
And then he pulls out. He gestures you to come forward a little bit.
Yeah.
So you come forward, and then you see him grab a curtain, like a rather thick curtain, and draws it like up behind both of you. So you're into this dark area. As it darkens, the sword starts to glow faintly, like the moonlight. This is a moon-touched sword.
Moon touched.
It doesn't do as much damage as per usual, but it will light your way if you're in a dark place.
Oh, okay.
Now, this one, he kind of pulls the the curtain back and puts that one back down and picks up another one. This one is a sword of warning. So, can you? He goes over and gives you like a dinky little like dagger.
Yeah.
Pretend to threaten me
Yeah.
as you pretend to threaten.
Please, please, let's go. I'm ready for this sword of warning.
And then you die.
Yeah, fucking it. It actually
I
just
just
cuts.
want to make sure something.
It's a vorpal sword, but it only works when you're getting attacked. So like all the time, actually. When you'd actually use a sword.
Okay, so
Warning sword. Warning
Warning
sword.
of danger. Well, okay. So essentially, as you like bring the sword forward, like you can see it kind of like vibrate a little bit, and that's as far. But like that's what the physical sense of it is. But you, with your magic attunement, can see that there is a bit more to it, and it's like there's it's a little glow of some sort, magic going off. Like it gives you a warning and it wakes you up if, say, you're going to be ambushed. It's great if you're 30 feet away from each other.
Yeah, 30 feet away.
If you're sleeping and they try to attack in that 30 feet radius, well, you will know.
I will know.
Yes. Again, this will not be. It's not going to have a +1 to it, mind you. It's just a 1d8 piercing damage.
Yeah, that's just regular. Okay, that's just a regular sword. The other
It's
sword.
basically so basically both the Moon Touched and the Sword of or whatever warning.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's just a regular sword, but like they just do magical things.
Okay.
If you just want a +1, he has plenty of those.
Oh. So those are the two swords he's got, plus ones.
Yeah, +1s. He kind of looks at you,
Yep.
and
Hi.
he essentially is like, he might have a bit more rare stuff, but he does not think you would be able to afford such a weapon. Weapons are a bit more expensive than, say, the armor. I gave you a hefty discount on the armor that you're wearing.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, I'll see. I'll give you a discount on this as well, with whatever you grab. And now I'm going to have to pull up. Because I actually looked at, as we were talking about, I knew it was. When I say hefty, I mean like, holy fuck, this probably shouldn't have happened at that price, but it's all good.
Oh, this man really likes me. That's cool.
Yeah, again, he likes helping people, especially aspiring adventurers. That
Uh-huh.
You know, he totally didn't pull all of this armor from aspiring adventures. All of his wares. Oh, you were once aspiring, and I sold you this, but it's mine again.
Oh man, you have a nice corpse there. Be a shame if someone were to scurry along and.
Take all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
okay. This weapon will be. Well, what do you wish for? These are more of the uncommon. I have a few rares, but those are far more pricey, and I won't be able to.
How
So-
pricey we talk?
Well,
You have come into a
normally,
small amount of cash.
and he
Not a lot
gestures
of
to.
cash, but it's a small amount of cash.
He gestures to the. He gestures to like the +1 swords.
Yep.
our rapiers, and he's like, these,
Yeah, what do these run? Oh my god.
if without the discount, would be about 500 gold.
500 gold. You know what? That's fair. It's a weapon, and theoretically, it shouldn't need. Well, theoretically, it's a weapon. You're gonna use it a lot. Gonna want to pay for something quality.
Yeah. Now let's see. DMG.
500 gold.
Sorry. DnD.
Is it really tuned to plus ones, or do I want to fucking shiny sword? Shiny swords. Warning swords. Not necessarily. Shiny sword.
Sword of the Worn.
Sword of warning.
Sort of
Oi.
warning.
Oi, mate, you're about to get stabbed. Maybe don't do that.
Oi!
Don't do that.
So I'm literally trying to get this situated so I don't accidentally gouge you too much. Also, don't do it 135. Okay. So I'm actually doing my research as we're talking.
Ooh.
136. Actually, that's kind of funny. I'll have to do that later. Alright, let's see. And 135. Alright. I might like to have magic sword, but if you Sorry, I'm literally just trying to figure out how much this shit should be roughly costing.
You talking about magic items and stuff, or magic weapons?
Yeah,
They should have a base thing next to them.
you would think.
You'd hope that it'd be.
Yeah,
What weapon are you looking for?
just a roughly +2.
+2 weapons. Cost. +1 is 2,000, +2 is 8,000.
Yeah. That's the thing, is like it's like stupid expensive, but they also recommend it if it's prevalent enough, and it's prevalent enough in my world, it should be a little bit more cheaper.
Check page 135 in the DMG.
Alright.
Weapons can go up to +5?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Really?
Apparently.
Uh-huh.
I thought they only went up to
Those are
+3.
legendaries though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Proceeds to get a +10 longsword.
Ooh, yes, so sharp. But the issue is, if you need a +10 longsword, you really need a +10 longsword.
Alright. Magic items are geared. Blah, 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 blah. Each. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. 500. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hmm.
So, he shows you. He pulls out like a couple, and they're not a lot. Like there's like 3, maybe 4 of these rapiers,
Hwah.
and he's looking at them like, these would be 750 gold.
750 gold for these 3. Any one of
Yeah,
these.
any one of those 3. These are a bit more powerful than the. And he gestures to the +1
Yep.
rapiers.
Yeah, what are these?
These would be +2s.
Oh, a +2 rapier, you say? So I can, ignore it. But, but I'd have it. It'd be fine.
I mean, if you want to see a couple of the other things I have, let's see if I can pull up a couple more rare weapons.
Yes. The other weapons.
Well, he has, let's see, Flame Tongue,
Flame
Giant
gun.
Slayer,
Giant Slayer.
Sword of Life Stealing, Sword of Wounding,
what? Sword of wound.
and Vicious Weapon.
That's what killed you? Sword of wounding?
Sword of wounding. I got killed by a sword of wounding.
Weapon, any sword, rare, and it requires attunement. Hit points lost to this weapon's damage can be regained only through a short or long rest, rather than being regenerated, magic or any other means. So basically, they gotta rest if they want to get that back.
Oh, okay, that's kind of
Basically, a good anti-boss healing weapon.
cool. Hey man, are your enemies healing? No. No.
Vicious. The vicious sword, or like this vicious looking rapier, he has all. What it does is if you roll a natural 20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, you can critical hit. Your critical hit deals an extra 2d6 damage of the weapon's type.
Ooh.
Wow, that's kind of spicy.
And then life stealing. Because it requires attunement. When you attack the creature with this magic weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, the target takes an extra 3d6 necrotic damage, providing that the target's a construct or isn't a construct or undead. You're going to temporary hit points equal to the extra damage dealt.
Ooh.
And he points out like the life stealing and the wounding sword are going to be About a little fair bit more, about like 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold for the life stealing and for the what was the other sword?
And the vicious sword. Okay, I want to point this out. I literally am looking at the goddamn thing. The price range for rare is 501 gold to 5,000 gold.
Jesus Christ! You said
Yeah.
something about flame tongue.
Flame tongue.
Yeah, did I say that? Did say
You
that?
can use a bonus action to speak the magic sword's command word, causing flames to erupt from the blade. These flames shed bright light at 40-foot radius and dim light at an additional 40 feet. While the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target it hits. The flames last until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheath the weapon.
Oh,
This one would be
it's gonna be a bit.
it would be at least 1,000.
If the sword of fucking life stealing's 2,000, I think the flaming sword would at least be 1,000 gold. It's a flaming sword. That sounds cool. How much is a flaming sword? What do we got? Flaming sword?
He tells you that the flaming sword would be 1,000 overall, and that's as low as he was gonna go for it.
1,000 overall. I'd be happy to pay a fucking 1,200.
And Giant Slayer, before you forget, this is a bit more. You get +1 bonus attack damage rolls made with it. This magic weapon when you hit a giant with it. The giant takes an extra 2d6 damage. So it's any of the like Dragon Slayer or Giant Slayer. It's a specific type of creature.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Man. So he's got a flaming sword. What kind of sword is a flaming sword?
So this rapier.
It's a rapier. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Let's fucking.
I love this because let me see.
Literally stabbing giants with a needle.
So the sword's called the Flame Tongue, by the way.
The flame tongue. Let's go.
And so essentially, the shape of it is like the pommel. The actual handle is wrapped in a burgundy red leather, and then the pommel and like the cross guard, that's on that will guard your hand.
Yeah.
It's shaped like almost like you can see the reference to like a ball of fire, and as the blade goes through, you can see on top of on the blade that there's etchings of like flames, like it's like flames are licking it and like clinging to it.
Yo.
And it's a good orangish. Like it looks like basically the flames would like leap off of it.
Nice.
In essence. And like the color of the sword is a orangish yellow. At the start of the pommel and everything, or not the pommel, but the start of where the blade starts, and it progressively turns orange, and then it goes into like the tip of it. It kind of bleeds into a tip that's blue. And the actual blade is shaped. Its actual shape is still a very noticeable rapier, and it's noticeably flexible enough. But you can see interesting designs on it where it looks like it just looks like flames spiraling over the entire a piece of iron, essentially.
Oh.
Like a very finely crafted iron piece.
Sweet. I can't wait. All right.
You want to get that?
I'm down.
All right.
Merchant Man has sold me on this flaming sword.
Cool.
That's
So-
1,000 gold.
Yeah.
All right, buy 1,000 gold. Yes, flaming sword.
Okay, so stats for this is a regular. What it does is it's gonna be a regular rapier, but then additionally it does extra 2d6. Now for the command word, is there a specific command word you want to use?
Fuck.
I got one for you if you want.
No, you don't. Shut
No,
the fuck up.
This is Chris's thing.
Oh fuck.
But it's a really good one. Everyone likes
You
it.
know what? It's your word. More importantly,
Oh, you're right. It's specifically from you. Got a point there.
it's very you.
It's very
It's
me.
very you.
He gestures for you to. He takes out like a small like a small knife, like a pinprick knife, and he's like, "I need a little blood to attune it to you."
Oh. Yeah. Okay. You can take that. I don't need that.
More specifically for the. This is for the command word. Think of the
Yeah.
command word.
Yeah.
And then he pricks your finger and lets the blood, a drop of blood hits the leather handle, and it flashes a bright orange for a second, and then now you have it. Its command word is there. To attune it fully, properly, keep it with you at all times.
You got your yeah.
See how you deal with, not deal. Let's see how you do with this. Next time we meet.
And then he
Wait.
makes a voodoo doll with your blood.
You put it on the fucking weapon. What do you mean, like a voodoo doll? Get out
Yeah,
of
no. He also makes a show to show that he takes like the small knife and brings it to a like ornate like small cup of crystal clear water,
It's kinda
and
creepy.
he dips it into there, and then you just see like the blood just basically just vanish, and the water like glows for a second, and then like a billow of like of red smoke comes off.
Ah, flame tongue rapier. Here it is.
Yep.
Convenient.
Yeah,
Aha.
there is perhaps an entire like I would say a set of these type of weapons,
It's a
maybe
flaming
2 sets.
sword.
So someone got happy with it and took inspiration from fire elementals, essentially, fire in my world,
Yeah.
and he has made 2 sets of flame tongue weapons, basically, and the sets of weapons is basically any weapon that you can think of. He's made 2 copies of it.
This guy's
You have
really,
one of the copies.
this guy's really into fire.
It's rare.
Nice.
Now
So
to nev-
there's a
Yeah.
now to-
more like there's
now to
like
never-
multiple versions of it, but yeah.
Now to never use the sword ever.
Shut up.
I can
Rude.
think of one way you can use it right now. Maybe stomp a little bitch into its place.
Big flaming sword boy powers. Let's go.
Hi,
Not even
it's
a-
me. I'm little bitch.
I'm
Alright,
not
so there
stabbing
you
you with the sword.
Stab
leave-
me!
So now we
No.
so now we leave the caravan.
Oh,
No, I
hold
need
up.
food first, motherfucker. Hold up. Fucking, we have a chef. He's gotta sell food. I mean, hungry.
Can we,
Eat
can we
hungry.
streamline this part?
He wants to get the role play in. What do you do?
Hey, what you got, chef man? I'm back.
Ah, welcome back, sir. Oh, ma'am. I meant.
Yup.
And it's like, well, we have the chef special. We have.
Tell me what the special.
Let's see. We have some steak. We have some pork. Some chicken. We have actually gotten some alligator, of all things.
Alligator. You know what? Alligator. Let's go.
Alligator. All right. And then he kind of gestures. How would you like it spiced? A little spicy, a little buttery?
Ooh, spicy. Let's go.
Very well. And he reaches down where his little station is, pulls out a carton, pulls out some interesting looking meat, and then he touches like the side of this little thing, and you can just see the heat going, and then the sizzling starts happening. As that's going on, he's taking out some a little bit of salt, some pepper,
Some sugar, spice, everything nice.
a little bit of sugar, and then a couple peppers that he's chopped up and put it in there, and he's chopping it. He's starting to chop it up into finer chunks and mixing up the peppers in there. Put some like dried red spice on top of it. How spicy would you like?
You know what? I'm feeling pretty adventurous today. Pretty spicy.
Spicy? Spicy. Alrighty. Spicy it is. Goes down, grabs a small vial that has a black label on it with a
No.
curled up flame on it, and corks it open. And he doesn't even like try. He kind of leans away a little bit and like taps it gently, and a little bit of I want to say dried, like a black dried kernel or two or three kernels kind of drop it down as he mixes up and crushes them into powder, and it blackens, and as he adds a bit of some starch potatoes of all things to this, and he puts it on a plate, and it's sizzling, and gives you a fork and a knife. Eat well.
Yeah.
And it's fairly spicy. It's actually pretty dang spicy.
Holy shit.
Roll Constitution. Roll Constitution.
All right.
Roll Constitution for the spiciness.
So
Spicy food.
spicy food.
Ooh.
It's actually pretty spicy overall. Not the spiciest thing you've ever tasted, but pretty up high. And he's like, I blame it on the meat, but I think I did a pretty well on this one.
Nice.
And you gave him his 10 gold, right?
10 gold? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, boy.
Okay.
For alligator? Fuck it. There you go.
Cool. See, that's the reason why your character wants the gold, so he can eat all the awesome food.
Eat all the food, buy a sweet sword, not use it.
Not use it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a really fucking awesome magic sword, and you're not going to fucking use it. It's gonna be fucking fantastic. On the other hand, you can be the person who lights up the place.
Lights the way.
Yep.
The glorified torch, even though I have like 3 different methods of making a glorified torch.
Yeah, but now
But he can stab people with this.
I can stab people with this sword.
So can
It's really
I.
cool.
So can I. I can literally enchant a bullet to shine and then just shoot that. Like, remember, my Artificer Infusions let me just enchant an item to glow.
No. Anything else before it goes?
How much for a +1 javelin?
First one for javelin.
Yeah.
We already have Lightning Javelin.
But that's only one.
Right. Also, it's not a +1. Ooh, also it's magic, so I can't attune to it.
So I would say,
What?
What?
hey, the go
I
video.
can't make it my packed weapon with Warlock because I don't have Warlock 3.
Yeah.
Are you real?
Yeah, if it's two-handed or magical, I can't attune to it, but with Pact of the Blade at level 3 Warlock you can. But I don't have
Then-
that, so...
You can transform one magic weapon in your pack weapon. What the fuck?
What about
It's
your
what-
giant two-handed spear you just got then?
It's two-handed, so I can't,
What?
Yeah.
What?
I have a
What?
feeling Nick doesn't think these
Oh.
things through as well
I
as
have
he
no
probably
photo.
should.
I mean, the thing is, I'm going to eventually get Warlock 3, and then Yobu Spear, gonna be awesome. But until that point, I want a, +1 javelin that I can use with Polearm Master, which I'm getting next level, to give me bonus action attack, which is a lot more damage than just my regular 2 attacks.
Mhm.
But yeah, +1 javelin, because that's a one-handed spear that I can use with it. Yay.
So that would be 275 gold.
Done.
Again, he's giving you a pretty hefty discount because he wants to see where things are going.
Thanks, bro. I really appreciate this.
Mm-hmm.
You got a +1 javelin,
Surito. Alright,
which is, I want to say that's like 6 of them technically, because it's a bundle.
am I not able to just pick the one that I throw back up?
Oh, all true. And let's do that then.
And realistically, if I'm throwing something, I'm throwing the Gyobu Spear, cause that has...
Fuck.
That can just be brought back easily.
Yeah. All right.
The Javelin's purpose is purely when I get Polearm Master being able to use bonus action attack while still using a shield.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Let's see, what else? How many attunement slots do we get? I forget.
We get
You can attune
3.
to 3 weapons or 3 things. before you
Okay,
can
I, however, at higher levels get to equip more items.
you can get up to 6, I believe, can't you?
I think I can get up to 6. I will
Okay.
have to double check that.
you
It's all good.
to a certain points. but
Okay, so I have
these
the...
all characters can attune to 3.
Yeah. But remember, some magic items don't require attunement.
Some of them don't. Believe it or not, the flaming sword does.
I have the Charm
Yeah.
Advantage necklace, I have the Javelin of Lightning, so I still have 1 slot left.
When did you get When did you get a necklace that gave you advantage on charm?
Way back when we went to go get that succubus and then got sucked into the,
But when did you get that?
I don't know. An
Fuck.
NPC gave it.
if I remember, but
An NPC gave it to us, and it was like, he'll be up there. He can have it.
yeah, sweet.
Oh
Thanks.
no, it was resistance against charm, wasn't it?
I
Yeah.
mean, that's effectively advantage, so.
Yeah, it's advantage against charm.
Yeah.
So I still have one more lot to fill up with something.
I mean, you might be able to drop. I'm gonna be honest. You might be able to drop the charm advantage necklace at this point.
Yeah. But like, if I just want to fill everything up, then one more thing would suffice of something.
What would you?
Hmm.
What you're thinking?
Um.
What you thinking there, Chief?
Probably something that increases AC.
Mm.
Something that increases AC, eh?
Mm-hmm.
He wants to not die.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I can go from 22 to... oh yeah, +1 shield, actually. I need one of those.
+1 shield. 275.
Done.
There you go.
Chris, if Nick ever gets possessed and or charmed, we are screwed.
Well, nah, I'm fine. Your fault.
Now I'm up to 23 AC. Nice.
Yeah. I could throw you against a dragon.
Alright, that's sufficient enough. And it was 275?
Yep, 275.
Okay.
Now note that. There we go. Anything else, or is that all? Is that it?
Should be it for me.
Pitch. Is there anything else you want to grab?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. After bidding the caravan.
Actually, wait. Do they have any Revivify potions?
Revivify potions.
Revivify potion.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Revivify spell in a bottle.
Essentially.
Okay.
Roll up Revivify.
I'll be back in a second.
Alright.
Mhm. Okay. So he's like, potions. And he's like, well, let me see. Pulls out a case of potions. Clicks the two locks, pops it open, and pulls out a small thing and pulls out one of the vials. It's like, how would it be? Shaped like basically a sphere with a neck on top of it. Inside the neck, you see a diamond, and surrounded the diamond is a cool blue liquid.
Mm.
These, unfortunately, I cannot sell with a good conscience to at least where it's supposed to be.
Guts will scratch his head, wondering what the fuck that means.
There is no discount.
Oh, okay, that's fine. How much are we talking?
$300 per potion.
How many you got?
9.
Realistically, what do we need?
These are a bit tricky to make, so.
Yeah. I think we should probably all buy one.
Okay.
What's going on?
You're getting a potion of Revivify, which are all per is 300 gold.
You know, I'm done.
I now have a potion to revivify.
Okay. So, what that does, my intrepid people, is something very important.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, yeah. And what are the limits on this?
You can touch a creature that has died within the last minute. The creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can't return life to creatures that has died of old age, nor can it restore missing body parts.
Okay. You know what? Okay.
And I'm basing the price on this by just the fact that it requires a $300 or 300 gold piece diamond.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Basically, if one of us dies, we probably want to get them back up.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm not in water when you try to revive me, because I will die instantly.
Do it anyway.
I can just see this.
That's 300 gold. That would be funny.
It reminds me of this thing with the Og's cast, how
cool.
whenever they're playing TTT, whenever they revive Ben, he literally dies like a second later.
About right.
Alright,
But yeah.
now I should be good.
Believe it or not. Should be good now, yeah.
And now we leave. Onwards to adventure.
No. Onwards to adventure the next time, because it's already...
Now we rest. It is now sleep time, correct?
Yeah, but we're also finishing the session.
Research! I still have lucky. I still have lucky. I'm taking the 22.
Alright.
I'm waiting for that time when you just roll really low all the time.
I mean, that happened earlier, didn't it? With the Arcana checks.
Yeah, true. So, literally, okay. And that'll be it for the session, by the way.
On day
Out of the session. So, to put a little emphasis,
We did a lot of shopping.
you did a lot of shopping. So, the 99 roll literally states a door stands in the middle of the road.
I got a 1! Yeah!
Oh.
That's a very powerful one. I'm gonna abuse the shit out of that.
Nani?
So, 99 on the like the non-combat encounters was literally a door stands in the middle of the road. If opened, the frame bursts with confetti, then disappears.
Alright.
That is weird.
So I was looking at it, I'm like, well, okay, how can I tie this into something? You know what? God's having fun.
Did you expect me to cast Identify on it?
I expected you guys to at least be cautious of it.
Just a door in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it's
Standing
kind of
ominously.
the party finds 100 gold, and then I
There's
think
a door in the
one
middle of the road. It's just standing there, menacingly.
I love 97. I can't wait to have that happen.
Is it good or bad?
Yes.
It's February.
Oh, I love it. It's wonderful.
But yes, I am making progress in my research and mechanical things. I need to remember what my other research projects were going to be. But yeah, do you know why I bought the coal and the sulfur?
I have a idea.
Okay, what is it?
It's more than likely going to be an engine of some sort. Or
No.
start of.
No, I got them so I can make incendiary grenades again.
It's really work.
I thought you were gonna try to make diamonds out of it.
Ah, diamonds. Yeah, man. Put it in Guts' sphincter, and he'll just fucking
I mean, I could probably.
asshole diamonds.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I could probably figure out some way to craft diamonds from coal.
Sphincter energy. Sphincter crash.
What dog?
So yeah, that was
these good.
that was fun. But yeah, I forgot to restock on ammunition before we left. That's annoying. I
Mhm.
only realized that after I got 01 out. I was like, I'm gonna have 01 do it, is it? And then I'm like, oh, I forgot to get bullets.
Alright, so I saved all that. That's good. That's out.
Oh yeah, you guys know how I could double tap before? I have discovered that I have the capability to triple tap.
Cool.
Hmm.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
I don't know. I already left.
There we go. Never mind. Creator benefit.
I'm happy that you're happy with your stuff.
Yeah, I got a fucking flaming sword. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Now let's see if you can fucking use it.
Yeah.
It sheds bright light for 40 and then dim light for another 40. So that's 80 feet of sight. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
People are
Let's
gonna
see if you
see
can
in
actually use it
dark.
in combat, though.
I'll pull it out and I'll be like, "Yup, it's here. It's a fucking
It's a
real-
glorified torch. Let's go.
It's a really
Go.
expensive torch."
I sold my really expensive torch.
It's a really expensive torch that I can also use to stab people, which I guess is kind of cool. Oh,
Stabby, stabby. So you guys wanna do / talk anything else?
I gotta get going, unfortunately.
oh man, don't worry. But this is really important. I'm going to be leaving.
Okay.
Actually.
Wait,
So, it's fucking situation's changed. I am going to be going across the world in April.
Boy.
For half a year, I'm assuming.
We're looking at approximately 9 months, Chief.
9 months?
Yes.
Jesus fuck.
God damn, dude.
What the fuck are we gonna be doing?
I don't know. Either we figure out a time or just fucking I don't know.
I mean, we'll probably feel like you're out of time.
Well, we gotta figure out where in 9 months.
Well, he said the opposite side of the world, so just add 12 hours.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. Bye.